Hello Ninja Warriors. So how was 4th April shift to paper? Do let me know in the chat box. What I am hearing from the sources is the question paper was quite predictable. If I talk about mathematics, it is coming lengthy in April attempt. So morning shift was also a lengthy mathematics paper. Same happened with 4th April shift to paper as well. So be prepared that mathematics can be either very easy or can be lengthy as well. See, paper, the questions are coming moderate level. Whether the questions are doable, less calculative or more calculative, that is varying, okay? And we have seen that from conic section, we have got a little more questions rather than, we used to get at least 2 to 3 questions usually. But students are saying that in this paper, 4th April shift 2, we have got 4 questions alone from conic sections. Rest, I think, most popular, most frequent topics, those questions are there only. Then if I talk about chemistry, from organic chemistry, if I talk about, students are telling that they have received question from reaction based question from organic chemistry, and physics as usual, moderate, balanced paper we have observed. Okay, all right, yes, expected Capto and got Ninja, yes. This session I thought let me start this session because Shreyas sir was a little busy over here. Okay, so let's start with mathematics without wasting any time. The very first question on your screen is from inverse trigonometry, the very popular category question wherein cot inverse series, cot inverse summation series is there. Now understand, whenever we see ITF, inverse trigonometric series, the very popular series is tan inverse series. So whenever you see summation series in inverse trigonometric function, always think about tan inverse series. So rather than thinking this as cot inverse series, I'm going to think about this as a tan inverse series. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, first thing, I'm going to write the general term. General term based on, so general term TR or TN also. So general term will be cot inverse. This is the absolutely 4. Now 7, 19 and all the way up to 39. So this is 4n square plus 3. So 4n square plus 3. If your n is 1, you will get 7. If your n is 2, so 4 4s are 16, 16 plus 3, 19. Correct. If your n is 3, you are going to get 39. So this is your Tn. Alright. Now I told you that always think about series in terms of tan. So this is tan inverse 4 upon 4n square plus 3. Can I do that? Yes. So Tn will be tan inverse 4, just push it over here. So this is what? N square plus 3 by 4. Correct. Now whenever you see that the nth term is in tan inverse, always try to think that how do I create tan inverse x minus y whole upon xy. This is what you have to create, because eventually you have to write tan inverse x minus tan inverse y. Now you might be thinking, ma'am, how come I can make this expression 1 upon n square plus 3 by 4 just like this? So you know that 1, you want 1. So what are you going to do is, you are going to add 1 over here and subtract 1 from here. So this is tan inverse 1 upon 1 plus, this is n square plus 3 by 4 minus 1. Now 3 by 4 minus 1, so n square minus 1 by 4. So can you see beautifully denominator 1 plus product of 2 quantities. Now tan inverse 1 plus, can I split n square minus 1 by 4 into 2 factors? Definitely. So this is tan inverse 1 upon 1 plus n minus half and n plus half. So can you see that this is x and this is y. In the numerator, you need to write x minus y. Remember the formula, tan inverse x minus y whole upon 1 plus xy. So this 1 will be replaced by, n plus half minus n minus half. Can I do that? Definitely. If you solve the numerator, n cancel, half plus half is 1. So yes, now this is your Tn. So Tn will be written down as tan inverse x minus y whole upon 1 plus xy. So tan inverse n plus half minus tan inverse n minus half. Okay, this is your Tn. Now you are looking for sum to infinity terms. Can anybody tell me what is T1? T1 is tan inverse 3 by 2. minus tan inverse 1 by 2. Then you have T2 is equals to tan inverse. If you put 2, 5 by 2 minus tan inverse 3 by 2. And so on all the way up to Tn. Tn will be tan inverse n plus half minus tan inverse n minus half. Okay. So now if you want sum of n terms, can you see? This is how all the terms will get cancelled out. So this term and this term will be left out if you add and put n to infinity. So tan inverse infinity plus half. So this is tan inverse infinity. Sum will be what? This minus this. Pi by 2 minus tan inverse half. Now pi by 2 minus tan inverse half is what? Cot inverse half. So cot inverse half is absolutely correct. Option B is absolutely right. Okay. Alright, next question. I think this was a good question. What do you think? You never helped 2026, ma'am. You just wait for 2-3 days. Okay. I'm not even kidding. Just 2-3 days. Okay. And you'll be like, for 2026, the whole team will be dedicated for 2026 and 2027. Do not worry about it. Okay. Alright, rock with Naveen. Just hold on for a few days. Okay. 2-3 days. Not more than that. Okay. Now this question is from the topic cube root of unity. This is also NTA's favorite topic, cube root of unity. Cube root of unity says that x square plus x plus 1, x minus 1. Actually, overall x cube is equals to 1. If you factorize this, you will get this. So the roots are x is equals to 1 comma omega square. These are the roots, where 1 plus omega square is equals to 0 and omega cube is equals to 1. So this is the concept of cube root of unity. Getting it? Concept of cube root of unity. Okay. Now as per this question, what they are saying is this sigma is given, alpha is one of the root of this equation. Actually alpha is nothing but either omega or omega square, both will work. So you pick any root from this equation. So this equation has two roots, right? This equation has two roots, either omega or omega square. So alpha is equals to omega. Now solve it. Omega power k plus 1 upon omega power k whole square. Sigma is there, k is equals to 1 to n. Correct? Now if I take LCM, omega power k, this is omega power 2k and this is plus 1 power 2. Correct? This can be done. Now omega power 2k plus 1 is actually minus omega power k. So this is minus omega power k. So this is minus omega power k upon omega power k whole square. So this is minus 1 whole square. So this is sigma 1. Sigma is from k is equals to 1 to n. So this is your n only. Sigma 1 is what? N. And as per this question, this is given out as 20. I think if you know this, this is the easiest question of all because n is coming out as 20. Okay. Alright. Everybody getting it? Understanding it? Yes? Okay. Give me a big thumbs up. I think this question, cube root of a unity, just understand once, solve 2-3 questions, you will be good to go. These type of questions are actually very scoring questions. Okay. Only if you know the concept. Then the next question, so obvious, so predictable, our very own favorite, shortest distance between two skew lines. Okay. But this time with a little twist. What is that twist? Two lines are given to you. And in fact, the lines are already given in the standard form. But what is there? So they have given shortest distance this time, 1 by root 6. Okay. Shortest distance is given to you. Now they are asking the value of P. Correct? So you know the formula of shortest distance, right? So see, what is the point? 1, 0. This is, sorry, Z. 1, 0, 0. P, 0, 0. Okay. So this is x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2. So this is p minus 1, 0, 0. See, this is x2 minus x1, then y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1 will be in row number 1. Row number 2 will be 3, 4, 5 and row number 3 will be 2, 3 and 4. Whole upon. Now I, j, k, cross product between direction ratios, which is 3, 4, 5 and 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is your shortest distance. Let's calculate it. So p minus 1. Okay, you are having 4 4s are 16, so into 1. Minus 0 times 3 4s are 12 minus 10. 0 times 2. You'll be like, ma'am, why are you even calculating it? Hold on now. This is ninja's trick to calculate it. 3 3s are 9. 9. Again, 0 into 1. Upon square root of 1 square plus 2 square plus 1 square. Okay, so this is going to become p minus 1 mod upon, can you see this is root 6 is equals to 1 upon root 6. So p minus 1 either is 1 or p minus 1 will be minus 1. So from here p is 0, from here p is 2. Very easy question. I think possible value of p is 0, 2. So this time option B. Because see, 0 is not given in this question, no? Right? I think again this is also not very calculative, I feel. Is it calculative? Not at all. Alright. Okay. The next question. Okay, Rock with Naveen. I am seeing your messages. I have noted it. Do not worry. We'll be there. Okay. Now this question looks like that this is a very difficult question, and it is not very easy also, but it is not a gamma category like difficult question, moderate. I think this will require some time of yours and some energy of yours. This is a proper indefinite integration question which requires multiple steps. So my advice would be, don't pick this question within first 20-25 minutes of your attempt. Okay, because see, if you pick this question, if you pick this question and it takes 10 minutes in the very beginning, you will feel demotivated that 10 minutes I am not able to do any question. So in the first 20 minutes or 25 minutes, you need to pick only those questions which will give high return on investment, less time consuming, quick marks. Okay, that is only going to work in your strategy. Okay, so as per this question, let me just rewrite this question because there is some misprint also, like some blur issue is there. 1 plus x square plus x power 10, and this is square root of 1 plus x square minus x power 9 is there, dx. Okay, let's solve it. So what I'm going to do is, I am actually going to multiply and I'm going to rationalize it. So square root 1 plus x square plus x, square root 1 plus x square plus x power 9, correct? So this is 10 plus 9, so 1 plus x square root plus x power 19 upon, can you see, a square minus b square. So a square minus b square, 1 plus x square minus x square will be 1. So this is integration of dx because denominator will be 1. The very first step is very important. Okay, now what we need to do is, we need to put 1 plus x square root plus x is equals to t. Now differentiate. 1 upon 2 root 1 plus x square, then we are having 2x plus 1 dx is equals to dt. 2 cancel. So this is x plus square root of 1 plus x square upon square root 1 plus x square, okay, dx is equals to dt, correct? Okay. Can you see, this is again t. This is again t. Alright, now what, root 1 plus x square. Root 1 plus x square I want. Correct? Yes or no? So see, if this is your t, just tell me one thing. If you rationalize this, okay, let me rationalize this. Square root 1 plus x square plus x. If you rationalize this, square root 1 plus x square minus x, square root 1 plus x square minus x. This is your t, correct? Now can you see, if you multiply this together, 1 upon square root 1 plus x square minus x is equals to t. Or we can write square root 1 plus x square minus x is equals to 1 upon t. Let me go back. If this is t, square root 1 plus x square minus x is going to be 1 by t. Now if you add these two, equation 1 and equation 2, you need to add. This is quite tricky over here. If you add xx will get cancelled, so 2 root. So 2 root 1 plus x square. So this, see, this is replaced by t. So dx will be equals to dt. This is your t, it will go over here, and this is square root 1 plus x square will go here. So square root 1 plus x square is nothing but t plus 1 by t upon 2. Now just put the values. Now put the values. Integration of this is t power 19. Dx is what? 1 upon t, t square plus 1 upon 1 more t. This is your 1 by 2 dt. Okay, if you solve it, what will you get? So this is t power 17 and t square plus 1, 1 by 2 integration dt. Okay, so t power 19. So t power 20 by 20 plus t power 18 by 18, and there is this half plus c. Now you just have to plug in the value of t and get the answer. Okay, all right, yes. So. Yes, m plus n you need to calculate. So this is n 1 plus x square. Okay. All right, n should be, So we'll calculate it and then eventually this is how it is done. Okay, this is how it is done. I'm just gonna do it, leave it right away. Okay, all right. Next question. Let the mean and variance. This is again a very basic category question. Mean is given. Mean is 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus a plus b upon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 observation, mean is 4. So from here, get the value of a plus b. A plus b is going to be 8. Tell me, just check the calculation for me once. So mean is given 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 7, a and b. Variance. Now sigma square, this is mean. Sigma square will be what? So sigma square will be now c. 2 is there. Okay, variance as per the question is 2. Sigma square is what? Sigma xi minus x bar whole square by n. So this is 2, this is your 8. Now first is 2. See, mean is your 4. Correct. 4 minus 2 whole square. So 2. 2 square is 4. Then 1 plus 1. Then 4 minus 3 again plus 1. Okay, then 4 minus 4 0 plus 4 minus 5 then again 1 because square is there, right? 4 minus 7. 4 minus 7 3 ka square 9. And then 4 minus a whole square plus 4 minus b whole square. That's it. Okay, so from here you will get the value of a square plus b square if you solve it. Okay, let me just check the value. A square plus b square is coming out as 32. Okay, there is other method also. You can check that method also, wherein what you can do is, if you don't want to apply this formula, see, there is one more formula which is quite common. You might be getting confused, ma'am, which formula are you applying? See, this is sigma xi square upon n minus mean ka square. So 2, correct? Sigma xi square. So 4 plus 9 plus 9 plus 16 plus 25 plus 49 plus a square plus b square upon 8 minus square of mean. So minus, this is 2 square is 4. So 4 plus 2, 6, 6 8s are 48, then a square plus b square will be 32. Now a square plus b square is 32, a plus b is equals to 8. So can't you see that a and b both are 4? If you solve it, both a and b will be 4. See, 4 plus 4, 8 and 4 square plus 4 square, 16, 16 plus 16, 32. Correct. Now finally what are they asking? Mean deviation about mode of the observation is. Mode. Anybody can tell me how do you calculate mode? Mode is something that how frequently, like the number which you are getting more frequently. See, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 7, then a and b 4. So see which observation we are getting maximum number of time. 4 is that observation which we are getting 3 times. So mode is equals to 4. Now what they are saying is mean deviation about mode. Mean deviation about, so mean deviation about mode, MD, mean deviation will be what? See, mode is 4. Now first observation is 2. 2 minus 4 minus 2. You have to take modulus of it. So this is 2. Then 3 and 4. So 1. 3 and 4. 1. 4, 4, 0. 5, 4, 1. 7, 4, 3. Then 0 plus 0 whole upon 8. So finally 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 by 8. Mean deviation about mode is 1. 1 is the correct answer of this question. Everybody in the chat box? Yes? Okay. Everybody in the chat box? Yes, yes, yes. Getting it, understanding it. Okay. Not a very difficult question. I know some of you might be forgetting what is mode. Please revise it. Because NTA usually don't give mode questions. Very rarely. I am also seeing in my 10 years journey, I am also feeling that, okay, when did I solve mode related question? But they are giving it. Okay. But anyway, mode is also not that difficult. Okay. All right. Yes, yes, yes. So I think this is the last question I am having. Now, Diksha ma'am, let me call Diksha ma'am, okay. All right, okay. So chemistry time, and then physics time, then mathematics, I'll join.
Hello. Hi students. So everybody, how many of you had your shift today? That is the second shift, evening shift. How many of you? Firstly, let me know in the comment section because students are saying that first thing is when I go through the questions myself, what I have seen is some questions are very easy, very predictable, same questions they are repeating, but some new questions, not new questions, but the way they are asking, the topic is same, but the way they are asking the question is very new. And one, two questions I have seen that they are very, very interesting questions that will definitely require some amount of brain, right, that you should use here. And then you will find it also very interesting to solve those questions, okay? Otherwise, chemistry paper was easy to moderate only. You yourself can see and tell me whether you find it easy or difficult, because these easiness and moderate and tough is subjective thing, right? Some student will find the question easy, some student will find it difficult, but overall it was easy to moderate. Talking about the first question, as you can see here, it is maximum and minimum ionization energy of group 13 elements. Now, morning shift only I told you, daily they are asking you group 13 elements, right? Okay. So what I feel is now in the next shift, they are not going to repeat this. If they're again asking ionization energy in size of group 13, then that means they want free numbers. They want to give you free numbers, right? Otherwise, what I feel is they will ask you something related to halogens or nitrogen family or oxygen family, the exceptions related to them, right? So here, maximum and minimum ionization of group 13. So we know that this is basically this W that we form here. This is the kind of W that we form here. Okay, this is the W that is formed here. Now, if you see, this is Bal Gaye Indian Te. So answer will be, we know that down the group ionization energy should decrease. So it is B, right? Then you have TL, then you have GA, then you have AL, then last one is indium. B, TL, GA, AL, IN. Okay, according to that, you will have your answer. Either you can remember this or you can remember 1, 5, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 4. Okay, either you can remember this thing. So maximum is boron and minimum is indium. So answer is A is the correct answer. Right? Okay, so direct question they have asked this. Very, very simple question. Now next is the question based on, so to you it may feel like, ma'am, they are asking what They're asking, ma'am, azimuthal quantum number where? So firstly, total number of electrons in chromium. So first you have to write the electronic configuration. That is argon. You have to write full electronic configuration. It is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. Then 4s2, then you have 3d4. But ma'am, this is not the correct answer. The correct answer is 4s1 and 3d5 for chromium, right? After this, when you see what they are asking you here, total number of electrons in which the value of azimuthal quantum number is of L is 1 and 2. So 1 is for p orbital and 2 is for d orbital. So basically you have to calculate the number of electrons in p and d. So if you see in p you have 6, and here you have 5. So answer is 12 plus 5, that is 17 is the correct answer. 19 is the correct answer. Okay? Sorry, 17 is the correct answer, right? Plus 4 is 16, 17 is the correct answer. So answer is 17, right? Next is, now this is the question that I was thinking is the interesting, okay? This question is interesting, and this I would say, this is the question where students might get stuck in between the question. Reason being, so many things they are asking in one question. So everybody see this question very, very carefully. It's a very interesting and very important question here, right? So here what you have is X is peptide. X is a peptide which is hydrolyzed to 2 amino acids. Okay, X is a peptide that is hydrolyzed to 2 amino acids, Y and Z. Okay, now next is they are saying that when react with, now they are saying Y when react with HNO3 give lactic acid. Y when it reacts with HNO2 it will give you lactic acid. So anyone has the idea, or what is lactic acid? What is lactic acid? CH3COH. That is lactic acid. Okay. Now next is they are saying Z when heated gives cyclic structure as below. This is the cyclic structure that it will give. Okay. So Z when you heat it, it will give you this cyclic structure. Okay. So whenever you heat any, let's say you are heating anything, right? So here bonds what you are forming is C double bond O NH. That means usually when we heat something, water dehydration takes place. So that means somewhere you are taking out water from this Z and you are forming this compound. So you are do the reverse. Z when it is heated, it is going to give you this compound. But do the reverse, add water into this, right? So water means OH will be added here, H will be added here, OH will be added here, and H will be added here, and you will have 2 molecules of CH2, COOH, and NH2. Now, anybody, what is the name of this compound? What is the name of this compound? Anybody in the comment section? What is the name of this compound? This compound is, we have done, this is glycine. This is glycine. That means when you heat 2 molecules of glycine, you will get this by taking out water. So Z we have gotten that Z is nothing but it is glycine. Z is nothing but it is glycine. Okay. So this or this, these two are eliminated, right? Next is alanine or valine. Now how to solve the value of Y? Okay. So for Y, what they have given, very simple, see, it's an interesting outcome. Okay. So what we are saying here, that there is some Y which will have, see, they are saying both are amino acids. Amino acids means there will be NH2 group. Now we know that NH2, when do you do diazotization, this is HNO2 means diazotization, that will be converted to N2Cl. But if this is a alkyl compound, N2Cl is not at all stable, that is why it is going to give you ROH. How many of you are aware of this? This question we have done so many times, right? That whenever you have NH2, right, when you do diazotization, that is converted to N2Cl, which is not at all stable, it is directly converted to OH. That means this Y must be CH3, CH, NH2, COOH. Isn't it? That means the Y must be this, that under diazotization, it is getting converted to N2Cl, and after that it is getting converted to OH. That means, can you name what is this compound? This compound is nothing but it is called alanine. Okay. So answer will be B is the correct answer. Is that clear? So that was a very, very interesting question. I would mark it as important. This maintains the cutoff level and this makes chemistry at least moderate, right? Okay, otherwise those students will say chemistry is very easy, ma'am, right? So for these kind of questions, you definitely need to have knowledge, you need to do practice. Okay, okay. Next question is, now this question is a repeated question of PYQ only. I am not sure whether it was PYQ of NEET or JEE. I have seen this somewhere, right? So not exactly this question. This question is in the form of statement, but this kind of question they have asked before also. Okay. So three structures are given to you, right? CaLF3 have three possible structures. So first thing is CaLF3, what kind of structure it will have? See, we know that chlorine belongs to group number 17 minus 3 electrons. So it will be 7 minus 3, 4 electrons means 2 lone pair. So 2 lone pair plus 3 sigma bond is 5. 5, that is means sp3d. That means it is trigonal bipyramidal. That means it is trigonal bipyramidal. Bipyramidal. Right? So now you have two lone pairs. Now he is talking about possible structures. See, possible structures, so it is possible. You can put two lone pairs on the equatorial position, one lone pair on the equatorial and one on the axial, two lone pairs on the axial position. Possible, we can say, possibility is there. But that means this statement is true, that three possible structure you have. But third is the most possible, most stable. No. Is this the stable? No. Is this the stable? This is the most stable structure because lone pair should be on equatorial position. Should be on equatorial position and electronegative element on the axial position is preferred. So answer is going to be this first compound is more stable, so that becomes the false statement. So statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is incorrect, students. So now E is going to be the correct answer. Is that clear to everybody? Is that clear to everybody? Yes, very good. This is a T shape. It is going to have a T shape molecule. Okay, it is going to be a T-shaped molecule, right? Now this also is interesting question, right? This kind of question I would not say is repeated, but yes, based on Arrhenius equation, they have asked you questions so many times. So this is a molded version. I would say if other questions were at this level, this is slightly upper level, right? Because this is not a repeated question, but the topic is repeated, okay? But the topic, the concepts are repeated. Consider the following graph between rate constant and 1 by t. This is the graph here. We know that k is equals to a e raised to power minus ea by rt. If you solve this, this is ln of k is equals to ln of a minus ea by rt. If you want to draw the graph between log of k and this 1 by t here, right? Then slope is going to be minus EA by 2.303. This is R, or you can just directly say slope is going to be negative here. Minus of EA. Minus of EA by R is going to be the slope, right? Now that means slope is negative means all are going here 1, 2, 3, all are correct only. But can I see one thing here, that they are asking you the value of activation energy. More is the value of activation energy. More will be the value of this negative of this slope, right? That means slope that is tan theta, the angle is going to be more here. The angle is going to be less here, right? Angle is going to be less here. That means in simple way, more steepy, you can say more steepy is the line, more will be the EA value. But understood? So we know that tan theta is equals to, simply you can say tan theta is equals to minus EA. Just remember this thing. Forget about R, forget about 2.303. So more is the value of EA, more negative is the value of this tan theta. That means less is going to be theta value, right? So directly what you can say that this is 1, wait a minute, which is 1, which is 2, which is 3. Let me just see, this is so definitely A3. I think this is A2. I think this is A1. I think so. So according to that, the answer should be EA is having the A2 is having the maximum steepiness. Okay, the slope is very steepy here, like this. Okay, so here it will be EA is going to be maximum, right? Then you have EA, see EA2 is going to be maximum. Then you have EA3, then least would be EA1. Then answer is going to be EA2, but that is nowhere in the question, ma'am. That is nowhere to be seen. So I think the values are not right here, right? I don't know if it is E, A, B, which is 1, which is 2. I think maybe then this is 1, this is 3, this is 2. If I consider this, so I have to get this as my correct answer. No? So if I see the value of this will be EA3, right? See, I'll do the reverse here. Okay, I'll do the reverse here. EA3 is having the maximum EA value. So that is why this is going to be EA3. Then you will have EA2. Then you will have EA1. So it is 1, 2, 3 like this. Okay, understood? So you just have to see the values here. This is 1, 2 and this is 3. This is having the minimum angle here, right? Then it is this angle, then you have this angle, right? According to that, answer is B is the correct answer. Okay, I'm not able to understand which is A, which is 1, which is 2, which is 3. So according to that, I have told you the concept here, right? Okay, is that clear to everyone? Right, the concept you should know, answer we are not going to cram here. Okay, concept I have told you what is going to be the concept here. Okay, next is arrange the following carbocation in decreasing order of this solubility. So if you see this here, first is, let me just correct this. This should not be, because these two are same now, then there must be some problem here, right? I think this should be one single bond. Okay, according to that, I'm going to solve this, right? According to that, I'm going to solve this. So here, if you see, first thing is you have to see the resonance, you have to see this order of Barhi. So back bonding is nowhere to be found. Aromaticity is nowhere. So first you will see resonance. Resonance is there in A structure. So A is going to be maximum here. Rest two are eliminated. Resonance is not in this case, not in this case, not in this case. After that, you have to see hyperconjugation. Hyperconjugation, see, this is alpha, this is having two hydrogens, that means 4 alpha, right? This is having 3 hydrogens, 2 hydrogens, 2 hydrogens, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 alpha. This is having, this is the alpha, right? So only 1 hydrogen. So that means C, then you will have B, then you will have D. So answer will be A, C, B, D. Okay, answer will be A, C, B, D is the correct answer. That is B is the correct answer if I take these as my structures. Okay, right? So what you have to follow is Barhi. Firstly back bonding, then aromaticity, then resonance, then hyperconjugation, then think about inductive effect. Okay, next is two statements are given to you. Okay, two statements are given to you. One is alcohol is prepared from alkyl halide in presence of aqueous QH by elimination. See, we are saying alcohol is prepared from alkyl halide. This is alkyl halide. You are preparing ROH by aqueous KOH. But that is not an elimination reaction. That is a substitution reaction. So this is a false statement. Then they are saying alkene is prepared. Okay, alkene is prepared from alkyl halide. From alkyl halide, yes. By alcoholic QH, definitely right. By beta elimination, yes. Why? If you have C, and this is, let's say, X, and this is hydrogen here. So halogen is eliminated here, hydrogen is eliminated from this side, and here you will have the formation of the double bond. That is the beta elimination. So answer will be this is true. So statement 1 is false, statement 2 is the correct answer. Statement 2 is true, right? So answer is D. Next question is a numerical based question. Again, a simple question from mole concept, right? How you're going to solve it? They are saying the amount of calcium oxide produced when 150 kilogram of limestone on heating. So whenever they have given you pure, impure, something like that, always calculate for pure. If CaCO3 is 100% pure, then in that case, what is the general reaction? Limestone is CaCO3, it is going to give you CaO plus CO2. We are talking about calcium oxide here. So we know that what is the value of calcium oxide? This is 100 grams. What is the value of calcium oxide? 15 plus 40, it is going to be 56, right? So 56 grams. So can I say one thing here, that if I have 100 gram of CaCO3, that is going to give 56 gram of CaO. That means if I have, let's say, 1 gram of CaCO3, that is going to give me 56 by 100 of CaO, gram of CaO. If I say I have 150, because this is given to me 150 kilogram. 150 kilogram of CaCO3 will give me 56 by 100 multiplied by 150 kilogram of CaO. Because here also I have converted into kilogram, this will also be in kilograms. So now you have to solve this value. That means the value of CaO pure 100% is going to be, that is going to be, you calculate this, it is going to be, wait a minute, what I solved is, it will come out to be 84. Okay? So it will come out to be 84 here. 84 na? Yes. It will come out to be 84. Yes, it will come out to be 84. Right? After this, what we are going to do? After this, ma'am, what we are going to do? See this. After this, what we are going to do here? Now, see here we are talking about that if you have 100% pure, then the amount is 84. For 75% pure, amount will be some X. So what you have to do? You have to just cross multiply here. 100 multiplied by X, 75 multiplied by 84. So X is going to be 75 multiplied by 84 divided by 100. That is going to be your answer. What is X? X is CaO, which is 75% pure. Okay. X is the amount of CaO, that is 75% pure. This is the amount of CaO, which is 100% pure. Beta, understood or not? You just have to cross multiply, you will get your answer. And when I calculated this, this was coming out to be 63. Okay, this was coming out to be 63. Okay, is that clear to everybody or not? Right? Okay, so it was a simple question only, right? Yes. Next is consider the following complexes. Here you have to consider the following complexes. So again, the same kind of question they are asking you, right? Based on magnetic moment, complexes, hybridization. These are the some of the questions that will be definitely there in your exam. If you are not able to solve question on hybridization, magnetic moment. And also tomorrow at 5 p.m. I'm going to take up chemistry session for all the students who have their shifts on 7th and 8th. I'm going to take up a session of top 50 questions for from the analysis of these 6 shifts. Okay, so everyone do watch that video. So now here consider the following complex science. If you see here, nickel is in zero oxidation state, that means 4s2 3d8. But carbonyl is going to cause pairing, so it will be what they are asking you, correct order of their unpaired electrons. So if you see this here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it is going to be unpaired electron is 0. So it will be in the end. A will be in the end. Either A will be in the end. From here also, here only I got the answer. Okay? Because 0 it can't turn out to be -1. Okay? So it is minimum only. So let us calculate for B. Let us calculate for B also. So B, we know that x minus 6 is equals to -2. X is in plus for oxidation state. Nickel is 4s2 3d8, that is 28 atomic number. Nickel 4 positive is 3d6. Okay, strong field means you are going to cause the pairing here. So pairing will be Cn is the strong field again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, it is N is equals to 0. So both for A and B, N is equals to 0, which is going to be the minimum here. Right? So directly we got the answer, but still if you're like, ma'am, please solve it for Fe also. Okay, let's solve it for Fe also. Man, what if they give you Fe in the exam? Okay, that is x minus 6 is equals to -3. So Fe exists in +3 oxidation state. So you can just directly write it will be x is equals to +3. Iron is nothing, it is 4s2 3d6. For +3 it will be 3d5. Okay, it will be 3d5. Now after this it is 3d5. Now what you are going to do? So Fe3 positive that exists in 3d5 oxidation state. So again it is going to be 5 unpaired electrons, right? And here it is cobalt. So for cobalt, tell me how many unpaired electrons in the comment section. X minus 6 is equals to -3. Again x is equals to +3. Cobalt is 4s2 3d7. So cobalt 3 positive is going to be 3d6, which is going to give you 4 unpaired electron. So yes, maximum you have C, that is 5, and D, which is 4. Then here it is 0 and 0. So answer is A is the correct answer. That we got before also, है ना? Beta N is equals to number of unpaired electron. In this case is in iron it is 5. In cobalt number of unpaired electron is 4. Okay, got it? Yes, everybody. Next is, let us see this question. Which of the following gives yellow precipitate? Whenever you see yellow precipitate, one thing should stuck in your mind that they are talking about, and this reagent also they have given you, they are talking about iodoform test. So iodoform test, directly write it. Either you should have CH3, I'm going to write it there only. Either it should be CH3, C double bond O, this kind of group, or it should be CH3, CHOH, this kind of group. If these two groups are present, then definitely it will give positive iodoform or haloform test. This is CH3, C double bond O, so that is present here, so it will give. This is CH3, CHOH, that is also present, so it will also give. This is OH, but here it is CH2, which is not applicable. Here you need CH3 in front of that CH, in front of that secondary carbon. Secondary alcohol, but with methyl also attached to that secondary carbon. Okay. So here you have CH2CO. Again here also CH2CO. So this is also not applicable. So answer is A and B is going to give you the answer here. Okay. So how many of you answered it correctly? If you answered it correctly, then hit the like button, right? Okay. Because how many times we have done this question, okay? Very, very simple question. Who have not done this, they will definitely find it difficult. But the ones who has not done iodoform test, they are not prepared to give JEE mains, right? They are not ready for this exam. If you have not done these important topics, okay? Next is directly from IUPAC naming. See, yesterday also we saw one question on IUPAC naming. Here, why we have given this is because you can get confused here whether to start the numbering from alkene or alkyne. Let me see how many of you are in the category that, ma'am, we want to start the numbering from alkene. Let us see that. Let us see that. Let us see that. Everyone. Let me just see if other questions are ready. Okay, so everybody, let me know in the comment section. Yes. So, if you see this, this is alkene and this is alkyne. Let us see how many of you have answered it correctly. Ma'am. I can't see your answers. Option Z, option Y, option Z, option infinity, isn't it? Okay, so we are going to start from alkene. So whenever if you do the numbering here, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here also it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whenever you are getting the same number for alkene and alkyne, you are going to give it to alkene. You will say alkene will give the numbering to you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means you have one in, okay, one in, not, okay, one in is here also. Then you have 6 sign also, 6 sign also, 6 sign also. Ma'am, we have 4, here you should have OH, okay, 4 hydroxo, 4 hydroxo, 4 hydroxy, 4 hydroxy, and hep. Okay, now see one thing. Here it is 1 in 6 sign. Here it is 6 in 1 in. So definitely answer will be 1 in, right? Double bond, then you have triple bond. So answer will be, this is your correct answer. So A is going to be the correct answer. How many of you were able to answer this correctly? Yes, how many of you were able to answer this correctly, students? Right? Okay. Okay. Now, let us see. First, tell me in the comment section, are you guys preparing for JEE Advance? Who are the students of JEE Advance? Spam JEE Advance in the chat box. The students of state exams, spam state exam in the chat box. And the student of 7th and 8th April shift, spam 7th and 8th April shift in the chat box, because I want to know my students what exactly they are going to do this Saturday and Sunday. So according to, because we don't want you guys to be free at all, right? Because this is not the time that you should be at all even 1% free. So all the students who have their upcoming shift, okay, on 7th and 8th, then students, here is the lecture for you. Top 50 mathematics question at 3 p.m. tomorrow, and top 50 chemistry question for 7th and 8th April, that is at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow it is going to be, yes, very good, 7th and 8th April student. This, mark this, notify me, click here, like this, and mark notify me here, because I don't want you guys to miss this. This is hardly going to be 50 minutes or maybe 40 to 50 minute session, but it is maybe 1 hour, but extremely important. You can go and see my other videos as well. When I promise that the session will be short, sessions are usually short only. So here all formulas, I have completed this in 50 minutes. Go through this video for your physical chemistry, right? Then, ma'am, what about inorganic exceptions? They are asking inorganic exceptions again and again. All inorganic exceptions in one go through this. Ma'am, complete organic chemistry, full revision of naming reaction, distinguished test, this is what they are asking you. Important reagent also I have covered. If you're able to do this, trust me, no one can beat you in organic chemistry. Definitely, I can promise you that, right? And for all the students who are here for VIEEE, I can see that VIEEE as well in the chat box. So VIEEE session also we are going to take on Monday. The session will be live soon, right? But here are some test series for all the students who are preparing for the state exams. As you can see here, that is KCET, KSET, COMED K, ISR, MSc, VIT, SLM, different test series are there. And if you're looking for something which is going to give you all the test series, right? So this is extra mile engineering test series, which is going to give you 10 state engineering test series here, right? So you can prepare for your state exams because there is just minor difference in the level and in the syllabus. Okay, the approach is slightly different here. Concepts are definitely same only for physics, chemistry, and mathematics, but the level, the way of asking the questions, that is different, right? Okay, so according to that, you can see. And for the students who are preparing for JEE Advanced, this is JEE Rank Accelerator book for you. As you can see here, this is physics, chemistry, and mathematics rank accelerator book, which has really good twisted, important questions, right? Not only previous year questions, but questions related to previous year question, okay? So, which will really help you in your JEE advanced preparation. And if you're like, ma'am, I am not so good in solving the questions, ma'am, I want someone else to guide me through the questions, that we have this batch, that is Eklavya batch for you, which is designed for JEE advanced students. The classes are completely live. We are doubt solving, practice questions from Eklavya, previous year questions are discussed in this batch. So you better know that what you exactly want right now, whether you are preparing for 7th or 8th April, or you are someone who is preparing for state board examination, state board, central state board engineering exams. If you're preparing for that, go for this. And if you're someone who has done a good deal in JEE, means they are preparing for JEE Advanced, then this to Eklavya and Rank Accelerator book is for you. Okay, so now I'll just call the next teacher, right? Just give me a second. By that time, let me know in the chat box how many of you 7th April, ma'am. Okay. So 7th April, I have already told you what to do and what not to do, right? What you have to do is directly go through the revision formulas, see the analysis here, okay, and also go through the questions that we are going to take tomorrow at 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. Okay, that will be really helpful for you, right? Okay, so I think Shreya sir is going to join soon, right? Or Namrata ma'am, I'm just asking. In a bit, they are going to join. CUET. CUET students, if you go through the previous year questions from other, CUET is also, I would say CUET level is very easy. It's very easy. Okay? It's not at all difficult. If you are prepared, if you have also already prepared for JEE means, just go through the different test series. KCET test series also will work for CUET. So they are quite similar only. Yes, CUET's level is okayish, not very high level, right? You will find it similar to boards only. It's just that here you will have MCQs and there you have subjective. That's the only difference, right? Okay, so okay, then bye bye. See you all. Namrata ma'am is joining for math. Bye bye.
All right. Your ninja ma'am is right here again. I know you are expecting your capto, but I'll do 5 more questions and your Shreyas sir will be right here. He'll be discussing the complete physics end to end in one go. Okay. So this is the question from sequence and series. Okay. Again, basic question based on telescopic series. Okay. So first of all, what we need to do is we need to write the general term. Anybody can help me with general term, Tn or Tr, anything will work, or Tk. Okay, all right. Yes, so now you have 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.5. There is some misprint. Okay, and how many terms? Sum of first 20 terms. So first of all, let me write Tn. So Tn, by looking at the pattern, 4.n, correct, upon. Now can you see 4, 4, 4, 4? In each and every term 4 is there. So 4 is fixed plus 3, 3, 3, 3. So this is 3 dot. Now first term is having 1 square. Second term 2 square. Third term 3 square. So nth term n square and similarly n power 4. This is your nth term. Anybody having trouble in writing nth term, please let me know. Okay, now if you see this, this is a general term. Okay, so agenda in such questions is you have to create factors of denominator. Yes, denominator should be factors of two different things. So for that, Tn I am going to rewrite, which is 4n upon n power 4 plus. Now can you see, right now I cannot factorize, but if I add something and subtract something, I will be able to factorize. So I'm going to add plus n square, so that this is 4n square plus 4, and I'm going to subtract n square. So 3n square is written down as 4n square minus n square. I can write, okay. In such a way, why am I doing that? Because can you see, this is also a perfect square, this is also a perfect square. So Tn is equals to 4n, n square plus 2 whole square minus n whole square. Can you see a square minus b square? Now it will get factorized, and that is n square plus n plus 2, then n square minus n plus 2. Okay, so now your format, nth term, what we are doing is we are just writing the general term and we are just creating our standard own format. And the format is the very first thing, that denominator should be factor of two different things, which is right there. Now numerator will be written down as difference of these two things. Now if you subtract this and this, what are you going to get? Tell me. So ma'am, if you subtract n square cancel, just subtract it. See, n square plus n plus 2 and minus n square minus n plus 2, correct? So this is n square gone, 2 gone, 2n will be right there, okay? So 2n, okay, so this 4n will be replaced by 2 into 2n. Can I do that? And now 2n will be replaced by, see, 2 will be right there, 2n will be replaced by n square plus n plus 2 minus n square minus n minus 2, and whole upon it is n square plus n plus 2, n square minus n plus 2. Separate it out, Tn, separate it out, 2. So if you separate this upon whole thing, so this is 1 upon n square minus n plus 2 minus 1 upon n square plus n plus 2. Okay, now start writing telescopic series. T1 will be 2, 1 upon 2 minus 2, 3, 4, 1 by 4, correct? Then T2 will be what? Twice of. If you put n is equals to 2, you are going to get 4 minus 2 plus 2. So 1 by 4, and this is what? If you put 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 by 8. And last, that is going to be T20. So 2 times. Now how the terms are going to get cancelled out? Tell me. So like this. So this term will be there, and the moment you put 20 over here, so overall your sum will be what? Twice of. Half will be there, minus sign. Now you put 20 over there. So 1 upon 400 plus 20 plus 2. If you solve it, you are going to get 1 minus 2 upon, can you see, 422. So this is actually 211. So 211, 210. So this is 210, correct, upon, this is 422. 210 upon 422. Correct? 210 upon 422. Cancel it out. Cancel it out. This is your sum. So this is 211 and this is 105. Again 3 ones are 3, 3 sevens are, no. So this is 105 and 211. Let me check the answer. Okay. Answer will be 421. Hold on. They are talking about m plus n. Correct? Have I done any mistake? Anybody? 211, ma'am. Yes. 2. See, this is 2 and this is 211. Now, okay, sorry. 210 upon 211. Yes. 210 upon 201. Now, yes, now I think the answer is quite clear. M by n is nothing but 210 upon 211. So m plus n will be what? 421. The correct answer is 421. Everybody clear? Give me a big thumbs up. Yes? Okay. I think this question is done nicely. Now the next question, again, not a very difficult question. Not even, I'm not talking about the calculation also. This is easy on concept, very easy on concept, absolutely easy on calculation as well. Let's see. Three sides of a triangle are given, is given by three sides. Sides are given. Okay. Sides are given. Oh, okay. Actually, this is heavy on calculation because sides are given. Hold on, let me check whether sides are given or vertex are given. Yes, sides are given. So, AB vector. See, this is A, this is B, this is C. So, AB vector, this is your AB vector. This is your BC vector. This is your CA vector. Correct? Now, what do you want? Next, G be the centroid of the triangle ABC. So, this is your G. What are they asking? AG square plus BG square plus CG square. So, for that, what do you want? You want A. You know what? A vector will be nothing but, okay. A vector will be, so this is, see AB is what? Let's see. AB vector, anybody? AB vector is what? B minus A, correct? BC vector is what? C minus B. And AC vector is what? That is going to give you C minus A, correct? If you want A vector, then what you need to do is, if you want A vector, then what you need to do? See, sides are given to you, right? Sides are given. Suppose this is position vector of A. B minus A, C minus B. So, you have to calculate A, you have to calculate B, you have to calculate C. The moment you have all three vertices, then you can calculate G also, right? Because see, centroid will be what? A plus B plus C by 3. So, calculation of this is not very difficult. So, G you will have. Then AG, BG and CG calculation will be a cakewalk for you. Okay. So, over here, yes. I think there is some mistake in this question. 3 vertex, I think. 3 vertex are given. 3 vertex. Already vertex are given. So, if already vertex are given now, then this is your A vector, this is your B vector, this is your C vector. Now that the question is very easy. So, this is 2 comma minus 1 comma 1. This is 1 comma minus 3 minus 5. And the C vector is 3 comma minus 4 comma minus 4. Okay. Now, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 3, 6. 6 by 3 is, so centroid will be 2 comma. Minus 1, minus 3, minus 4, minus 8. Minus 8 by 3 comma 1 minus 5. Minus 4 and minus 4 again minus 8 by 3. Now, AG you can calculate BG and CG. So, right here I have calculated that, see, this is your AG. So, this is your A vector, this is A. Correct. So, AG will be, can you see, this is your A, this is your G. Calculate. 2 minus 2, 0. Minus 1 plus 8 by 3, minus 1 plus 8 by 3 again. Can you see, this is your GA. GA square is right here, GB square and GC square is also here. So, 6 times GA square, GB square, GC square is nothing but 164 is the correct answer. Yes, everybody getting it, understanding it? Okay, okie dokie. Next question, next question, next question. Okay, this is actually a very good question. Okay, so there are 2 sets, A and B. From arithmetic progression, this is a question. Not a very difficult, not a very easy, but a good new category question. 2 sets A and B containing 3 numbers in AP. Correct. So, A is also, so basically A set is having 3 numbers in arithmetic progression. So, A minus D, A and A plus D. That's how you take 3 numbers in arithmetic progression. Now, set B is also having 3 numbers. Okay. So, A and B containing 3 numbers in AP. Set A also containing set B. So, now this I will name at A minus D, A plus D. Now, they are telling the sum and product of the element of AB 36. So sum of these three quantity is 36. That means 3a is equals to 36. A is nothing but 12. Okay. So rather than writing A, let me just remove it. So this is 12 minus D, 12 and 12 plus D. And here also, the second thing, if you see, set B, sum of all the three numbers of set B is also, so 3 capital A is also 36, capital A is 12, my dear students. Okay. So this is 12 minus D, 12 and 12 plus D. Okay. Now what is P and Q? So P is nothing but product of these three things and Q is product of these three things. So from here P will be what? 144 minus D square into 12. Product of these three is this, and Q is 144 minus D square into 12. Correct? Okay. Alright. Now as per the question, again they are saying D is equals to D plus 3, and also this thing is also given. P plus Q, see P plus Q upon P minus Q is equals to 19 upon 5. Componendo and dividendo if you know, then your question will be much easier. Okay, otherwise what will happen? Okay, so P plus Q, P minus Q, here we can just put the value. So P plus Q will be what? So 144, 144, so P plus Q will be 12 will come out, 12, P plus Q, P minus Q, 12 will get cancelled out, right? So this is 144 minus D square plus 144 minus D square upon 144 minus D square minus 144 plus D square is equals to 19 upon 5. Okay? Alright? Yes. So from here 144 cancel. Capitals D, so D plus D and D minus D, and this is 144, so 288 minus D square plus D square is equals to 19 upon 5. Capital D minus D is 3, so this is your 3, my dear students. So 288 plus D square upon D plus D is equals to 57 by 5. Okay, so now just convert. Capital D can be written down as small d plus 3 here, and capital D will be small d plus 3 here. So only small d will be available over here. So value of small d, if you solve this, value of small d you can calculate. Okay, so value of small d you can calculate from here. The moment you get value of small d, you will get P. Okay, the moment you get small d, you will get capital D, so you will get value of Q. So P minus Q will be 540. P minus Q will be 540. Everybody, yes? Okay. Perfect, clear? All right, next question. Yes, this is from, again, I told you on 2nd April, I told you on 3rd April, I am telling you on 4th April, for 7th and 8th April shift aspirants. These type of question you can definitely expect. Okay, every shift is having this type of question. This is a new trending question. Okay, this is a new trending question. A is given as this. Okay, so A set is this. Now, see, 2x minus y belongs to 0, 1. Okay, so you want only those 2x minus y is equals to either 0 or 1. So now take x is equals to, let's put something. If I take x equals to minus 3, so y will be what? X is equals to minus 3, so minus 6 minus y should be is equals to 0 or 1. So y will be either minus 6, which is not allowed, and y minus 5 is also, x is equals to minus 3 is actually not allowed. So this is not allowed, we are not going to talk about it. Okay. So what all ordered pairs will be available in this? Can anybody tell me what all ordered pairs? So ordered pairs, let me check. What all ordered pairs are available? So minus 1, 2. See, minus 1 comma 2. X is equals to minus 1, y is equals to 2. Let us talk about only the 0 thing. Then 0 comma 0 will always be there. Correct? Then 1 comma 2. Yes, 1 comma 2 also, because if you put 1, you are going to get so minus 1 comma 2. If you put minus 1, okay, 1 comma 2 will also work, right? Minus 1 comma 3, tell me. Minus 1 comma 3. So put minus 1. So this will be 3. Then minus 1, 0 comma minus 1 also will be there. Okay, you need to hit and trial. 0 comma minus 1, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 3. Okay, only this much ordered pairs will be there. So as per the question, how many ordered pairs are there? Okay, number of elements in the given relation is m. N are the minimum. Okay, sorry. If L is the number, so L is the number where, so there are 7 ordered pairs are available in this relation. Correct? Now you want to make it reflexive. So you want minus 3 comma minus 3. You want minus 2 comma minus 2. Minus 1 comma minus 1. Correct? So 3 ordered pairs. 0 comma 0 is right there. 1 comma 1 is also there. 2 comma 2 and 3 comma 3 should also be there. So M over here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is there. 0 comma 0. 4, 5. M is 5. What about N? Okay, so now you have minus 1 comma 2. You should have 2 comma minus 1. So 1 ordered pair needs to be added. 1 comma 2 to 2 comma 1. Second, this is also third. Minus 1 comma 0, fourth and fifth. 5 ordered pairs. M is also 5. So L plus M plus N is equals to 7 plus 5 plus 5. That is going to give you 17 as the correct answer. Everybody, yes? Getting it? Minus 1 comma 2 will work. Yes, minus 1 comma 2 I have already mentioned, right? It will definitely work. Okay. Now the next question. The next question, okay. Let me just write it for you because it is not printed. Alright, next question, very good question. I think this is going to be the last question. Let me check whether I have a printed version of it. I don't think so. I have a printed version of it. Okay. Alright, let fx and gx. So question. Let f of x and g of x satisfies fx and gx satisfies the functional equation. Functional equation. Okay, so there will be two functional equations. One is for fx, second is for gx. So 2gx plus 3g1 by x is equals to simple x and fx, okay, 2fx plus 3 1 by x. So 2fx plus 3 f of 1 by x is nothing but x square plus 5. Now as per the question, what are they asking? They are asking about, okay, so they are saying now alpha is 1 to 2 f of x gx and beta is also same 1 to 2 g of x. Sorry, this is your dx. Correct? And they are talking about alpha minus beta or beta minus alpha is equals to. Okay, beta minus alpha is what they are asking. Now solution. First we'll talk about gx because it seems more simple. How to tackle this kind of equation, do you know? Are you aware about it? So in here, in this equation, see, first equation is already there. 2gx plus 3g of 1 by x is equals to x. Now replace x by 1 by x. Replace x by 1 by x. Twice of g 1 by x plus 3g of x is equals to 1 upon x. Okay, all right. So you need to solve these two equations. What do you want? Do you want g of 1 by x? No. You want g of x. So this is two equations, two unknown. Elimination method. Okay, so just replaced x by 1 by x. Now I am going to multiply this by 3 and this by 2. Now subtract. 3 2s are 6 gx minus Oops, no. I think the reverse thing I have to do. This should get multiplied with 2 and this by 3. Okay, so this is 2 and this is 3. Correct. Because see, 2 2s are 4gx, 3 3s are 9gx. So 9 minus 4, 5gx. Okay, this minus this. Second minus first is what I am trying to do. Now 3 2s are 6. 3 2s are 6. 6g of 1 by x minus 6g of 1 by x is gone. On the right hand side, 3 by x minus 2x. So your gx is coming right here. So gx from here will be 3 minus 2x square upon 5. This is your g of x. Easy? Correct? Same what we have to do is with fx, but fx is slightly like complicated, but again not very difficult. 2fx plus 3f of 1 by x is given as x square plus 5. Then we have 2f of 1 by x because we are replacing x by 1 by x everywhere. This is the process. Just replace, whenever you see these type of functional equation, now replace x by 1 by x, you will get your answer. So this will become fx 1 by x square plus 5. Okay. Alright. Yes. Now again, multiply this by 2 and this by 3. If you do that, what will you get? 2 2s are 4fx, 3 3s are 9. So 9. So 5 times fx on the left hand side because again 6 cancel. On the right hand side, you are having 3 by x square. Okay, plus 15 minus 2x square minus 10. So this is 3 by x square minus 2x square plus 5 upon 5 is your f of x. Now you've got gx, now you've got fx, you just have to integrate it from 1 to 2. Let's do that. Okay, 1 to 2. Have I done anything wrong? Please let me know. I don't think so I have done something wrong. No, this is 5 by x. Yeah, 5 by x. Yes, I knew it. I am doing something wrong. Okay, now alpha. 1 to 2. Integrate now. So this is 3 by 5 log x. So integration is done already, I think. 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 log of x minus. This is your alpha, right? Alpha is, sorry, this is your beta. Gx is your beta, my dear students, beta. So I'm trying to calculate beta. So this is 3 by 5 ln x minus, what is this? X cancel, 2 by 5 x. So 2 by 5x integration is 1 upon 5x square. Now 1 to 2. Apply limits. 3 by 5 log of 2 minus 3 by 5 log of 1 is 0. Then you put minus. So 4 by 5 minus 1 by 5. So 3 by 5. 3 by 5. This is your beta. What about alpha? Integrate it. Okay, so let's integrate it. So this is minus 3 by x. 1 by 5 is right there. Minus 3 by x. Integration of this term will be what? Minus 2x cube by 3. Integration of 5 by 5. So 5 is gone, 5x. Plus 5x. 1 and 2 upper and lower limit. Alpha is 1 by 5. Put 2. Minus 3 by 2. Minus 16 by 3. Plus 10. Minus sign. Now you put 1. Minus 3. Minus 2 by 3 plus 5. Okay. Now if you solve it, alpha will be 1 by 5. So this is minus 16 by 3 plus 2 by 3. Minus 16 plus 2 is minus 14 by 3. 10 minus 5 is plus 5. Minus 3 by 2 plus 3. So if you take LCM, 6 into 5 is already there. So this is minus 28 plus 6 5s are 30 minus. So 3 3s are 9 plus 6 3s are 18. So this is 2. 2 minus 9 is minus 7. Minus 7 plus 18 is 11 by 6 5s are 30. So this is your alpha. 11 by 30 is your alpha. So beta minus alpha you can calculate. This is your beta, this is your alpha. You can calculate it. Okay. A little bit lengthy question. Okay. So one student is telling me minus 1 comma 2 minus 1 comma 3 will not work. Let me go back and check. You're talking about the ordered pairs. Minus 1 comma 2 you are saying will not work. So if I put minus 1 over here, it will become 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. It will work. Minus 1 comma 3 you are also raising question. So minus 1 if I put. So minus 2 minus, see minus 2. Okay. See, if I put minus 1, it will become minus 2. Okay, so this is minus. Is it true? Is it good now? Is it better? Yes. So, minus 1 if I put, it will be minus 1. And minus 2 if I put, it will be plus 2. Now it is good. I think it will work. Minus 1 comma minus 3. So, minus 1 if I put over here, plus 3. Minus 1. So, minus 2 plus 3 is again 1. So, this is also working. Okay. So, count will be same. I just forgot the negative sign. Count will be same. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, I think we are done with mathematics portion. I'll be calling Shreyas sir. Okay. Okay. So yes, but before I go, I need to tell you something. Give me a moment, okay? I need to tell you something. So if you go on the channel, my dear students, if you go on the channel and if you see, can you see it right here? This is our channel, because some of you are already asking about session, some good sessions. So can you see, this is for you guys for April attempt, 7th and 8th April students must watch session. Okay, this is at 3 o'clock mathematics will be taking, and this is chemistry. So we have curated top 50 questions that is definitely going to help you in 7th and 8th April mathematics and chemistry. After that, please do not forget that we are coming up with VIT EEE and SRM JEE sessions also. So make sure that you're subscribing to the channel. Also, if you go in the description box, you will realize that we have a JEE Advanced batch. Okay, so JEE Advanced Eklavya batch is going on. Okay, and that is going to be in pure English. That is the best part about this batch for you guys, for English speaking students or for non-Hindi speaking students. Okay, so this batch is, if you feel that okay, I'm gonna clear the cutoff of JEE main for sure, then do not think twice. I'm already saying this. Give yourself a chance for JEE Advanced, because this Eklavya batch is a very, very beneficial batch for all those students who have already cleared the JEE main cutoff. Please do not think and please do not doubt on yourself. I feel that just go and enroll for yourself for Eklavya batch. Okay. All right. Yes. Now Deeksha ma'am will be coming up, and I'm
So students, now let us do rest of the questions of chemistry, and after that Shreyas sir is going to do physics questions, right? Okay. So everyone, let us do very few questions we are left with. So if you see this here, consider the following zero order reaction. Okay. So they are giving you zero order reaction in which something is given to you. So half-life reaction, they are saying that if you see half-life T half is 1 hour, if I say the initial concentration is 2, right? Now we have to calculate the half-life of reaction in minutes. If initial concentration is 0.5, then you have to calculate the half-life here. Okay, this is what you have to calculate. So first thing is you need to find out the relation between T half and initial concentration here. So if I say initial concentration, that is A naught. So if you see this here, T half, I know that is directly proportional to A naught 1 minus N. N value is equals to 0, order of the reaction is 0. So T half is directly proportional to A naught, right? Because 1 is equal, N is equals to 0. So that is directly proportional. So if I want to take the ratio here, can I just directly say T half, that is T half divided by T half dash, or you can just do it like the opposite. T half dash divided by this T half, that is 1 hour, will be equals to this 0.5, because corresponding to this the initial concentration is 0.5, corresponding to this it is 2. So it will be, this is 10 here, right? So that is going to be 2. So answer is 1 by 4 R. Okay. So the value of T half is coming out to be 1 by 4 R. But that is not given in the options. They are asking you this in minutes. So if they ask this in minutes, so I'll have to multiply this by 60. So 60 by 4, that is going to be in minutes. So answer is going to be 15 minutes. That is E is the correct answer. Is that clear to everybody or not? E is going to be the correct answer here. Right? Next question on your screen is, if X milligram of MgOH twice. Okay, so MgOH twice is added in 1 liter of the solution. Okay, to make a solution with pH this, then find the value of X. So simply, if you see this question here, MgOH twice. Okay, because the pH value is given to me, so I have to take the advantage of pH is equals to 10, right? So I know that this will be dissociated in Mg2 positive plus 2 of OH negative. Is it? Now here, can you see pH is 10, so POH is going to be 14. That means the value of OH negative is going to be 10. Right? This is going to be 4. 14 minus 10, 14 minus 10 is 4. So OH is going to be 10 raised power minus 4. Right? Now, what is given to us? This is given to us. This we know that twice of OH is 10 raised to power minus 4. Right? Here what is given? X milligram, that is mass, is given in 1 liter. Right? So can I find the molarity here? Because I know the concentration of this. If I am able to find the concentration of this as well, I can equate these two things. No. So here I know that the concentration of this, the molarity of this is going to be, number of moles, that is mass, right? That is going to be X into 10 raised to power 3, right? Because it is milligrams. What is the mass of MgOH twice? Anybody in the comment section, what is the mass of MgOH twice? So OH is 16 to 32, 34 plus 12. So it is going to be 58, right? So when you solve this, the molar mass of MgOH twice is this. So this is the number of moles. Number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution in liters, that is 1 liter only. You divide it with 1 liter, that is going to remain the same. So that is the molarity of MgOH twice. Now molarity, this is the molarity of MgOH twice. MgOH twice. But we know the molarity of concentration is nothing but molarity, right? We know the molarity of OH, that 2OH in this solution is, you will say, ma'am, this is OH, ma'am, this is 2OH, ma'am. You need to multiply this. We are saying that in this solution, the concentration of OH negative is 10 raised to power 4, minus 4. So in this solution, you have this much OH. So the value of 2OH is 10 raised to power minus 4 only. And the molarity, that means the concentration only of OH is twice of this. If I am saying this is, let's say, Y, then this will be 2Y. Okay, so it will be 2 into this molarity, that is 2x into 10 raised to power 3 divided by 58. This is the molarity of OH. I know that molarity of nothing but concentration, that is equals to 10 raised to power minus 4. Is that clear to everybody or not how I solved it, right? Is that clear to everybody or not how I solved it? So firstly, what I did, this is the equation. This you can do easy, means you can do mistakes here very easily. First mistake is you can find the value of OH negative here. Then you will say, okay, OH negative is 10 raised to power minus 4. So 2OH will be 2 into 10 raised to power minus 4. That is the biggest mistake. Because we are talking about the concentration of OH negative in that solution. That is 2OH is going to be 10 raised to power minus 4 here. Right? Second is, if this is, let's say, x into 10 raised to power 358. So this is twice of the value of molarity, and you will equate and you will get the value of x here. Is that clear to everybody or not? Right? Okay? Yes. So value of x will be 2.9. So in integer value, that will come out to be 3 is the correct answer. Next is the incorrect relationship in the following pair in relation to ionization enthalpies. See, ionization enthalpy simple is manganese is what? 4s2 3d5. So when you take out one electron, it will be 4s1 3d5. So when you take out second electron, right? So first electron is still difficult, but when you talk about you take out 2 electron, it will directly get converted to 3d5, right? Okay. What about Mn2 positive and Fe2 positive, right? So this is Mn2 positive is 3d5. With ions helping the following pair. So if you see this, here you have to take out electron. In Mn positive, you have to take out electron from this, which is quite easy. But in Mn2 positive, you have to take out electron from this CD5 half-filled stable configuration, which is very difficult. So that is absolutely right. It is difficult. So talking about Mn2 positive, you have 3d5, and talking about Fe2 positive, which is Fe2 positive is going to be 3d6 here, right? I think that is either mentioned to be wrong. So Fe is going to be 3d6, which again, if it loses one electron, so that is going to be easy for it, right? So this is also wrong. So if you talk about this one, Fe2 positive to Fe3 positive, because the comparison should be in between the same things now. So this is Fe. So Fe is what? That is 4s2 3d6. You take out 2 electrons, it will be 3d6. That is Fe2 positive. For Fe3 positive, it is 3d5. Taking electron from this half-filled stable configuration is very, very difficult. So that is also the correct answer. That Fe3 positive, it is very difficult to take out electron from Fe3 positive. Why? Because Fe3 positive, it is 3d5 stable configuration. So it is very difficult to take out electron. This is also stable. So Mn positive, beta, Mn positive is what? Mn positive, students, it is 4s1, 3d5, and chromium is what? Chromium is 4s1, 3d5 only. When you take out one electron, it will be 3d5. Again, to take out electron from 3d5 is difficult, so that is also larger. So incorrect they are asking you is B is the incorrect one. So answer is B is the correct answer. Sorry, this is not C. This will be B is the correct answer. Okay. It is wrongly marked. B will be the correct answer. Okay. That means the incorrect value that is given to you. Right. Next is consider the following reaction. So this is the following reaction that they have given. They are giving you one equivalent of HBr here. So simply what you have to do, you have to put the value of, you have to add HBr. So whenever you are adding HBr, you are getting a carbocation. So ma'am, what will be the product? That depends on the what will be the carbocation what you can have, right? So what are the different carbocations that you can form? Either this bond can break. So this is more, this will be stable carbocation. Either this bond can break, this will be the carbocation. Either this bond can break, this will be the carbocation. Ma'am, why not this, this and this? Because that is eventually less degree. So why we choose less degree carbon, right? We will choose more degree of carbon. So here that means this is the correct one. Now if you see this very carefully, if I put positive here, then if I put positive here, it is under resonance. That means this carbocation is under resonance. If I put positive here, this is also under resonance. If I put positive here, this was under resonance. If I put positive here, this is also under resonance with this double bond. So that means this positive and this positive both are under resonance. This is not under resonance. This is not under resonance. So this is obviously eliminated. So we'll just eliminate this one, right? Now we have to choose between these two. This, if you can see, is 2-degree carbon. This, if you can see, is 3-degree carbon. So that will be choose. So answer will be this bond will break, positive will be here, and here you will have the addition of H, here you will have the addition of Br. So answer will be this. B is your correct answer. Okay. So you have to choose the carbo. Now indirectly they have asked you the stability of carbocation. Right? They are focusing on the stability. GOC questions are asked, and this is a mixed question of reaction and GOC. Right? Next is simple question on the thermodynamics, thermodynamic processes. So adiabatic, we know that Q is equals to 0, right? So answer will be A is 3, A is 3, A is 3, nowhere else. So answer will be C is the correct answer. B is 4, pressure is 0. So we know that delta U is equals to Q plus W. So delta U, we know that W is minus P delta V. This is Q, this is delta U. So Q is equals to delta U plus P delta V. That is fourth one. So B is 4. Isochoric means volume is 0. Volume 0 means, because we know that work done is equals to minus P delta V. So work done will also be 0. So isochoric is work done 0. Isothermal means C. Isothermal means delta T is 0. So if you put delta T is 0, that means delta U is also 0. Right? So if delta U is 0 here, Q will be equals to minus W. That this is what is written here. So D is, so answer will be C is the correct answer here. Is that clear to everybody or not? Is that clear? Okay. Now students, one more question. I'll just write it here. One question that students are saying is asked is that they have given you some coordination compound, and they said that this reacts with AgNO3 and it gives us white precipitates of AgCl. Okay. Now the number of moles of AgCl is equals to the lone pairs on BrF3. So they have mixed two questions here, right? Otherwise the question is easy only. BrF3, we know that this is borolene, I am saying. Bromine belongs to group number 7. So it is 7 minus 3, that is 4 electrons, that is 2 lone pair. Okay. So number of moles is equals to the lone pair here. If you want to draw the structure here, 2 plus 3, that is 5, that is sp3 hybridized, sp3d hybridized, and these are the lone pairs here. This is the structure. Now the number of, it is given in the question that the number of moles of AgCl is equals to lone pairs in BrF3. Okay, so lone pair is 2, so number of moles is also going to be 2. If number of mole is 2, that means in this coordination sphere, 2 chlorines are outside. Okay. Now they have given one more hint that you are using NH3, you are using Cl here, right? And the overall charge, I think, is given to be, wait a minute, that is x minus 2. I think they have given something regarding this NH3 and Cl also. So what if they have given, let's say they have given total, you have 4 Cl, you have 4 NH3. Let's see, they have given this thing. So answer will be M of NH4, NH3, 4 and Cl2, and this is going to be your final answer. Okay, so they must have given something regarding this also. But yes, I just wanted to let you know that this kind of question was asked here. Okay, understood? Yes, everybody? Where they have a mixture of coordination chemistry and chemical bonding, and you got a new thing here. Okay, yes. So now I'll just ask Shreyas sir, right, so that he can join the session and can start with the physics questions, okay? So are you all ready for physics questions? So for all the students who are here for 7th and 8th April students, so we have this very two important sessions for you that are live here. As you can see, top 50 mathematics questions, right? Wait a minute, on the live section you will see that. Top 50 mathematics questions. Wait a minute. What is happening? I think this does not want to get zoomed in. Let me, yes. Okay, so top 50 questions for 7th and 8th April. Right here for mathematics, it is at 3 p.m. and for chemistry, it is going to be at 5 p.m. Click on this. Hit the like button here. Why I can't see likes over here? Hit the like button here because this is going to be extremely important for all the students who have their exam on 7th or 8th of April. And for other students, what you have here is, if you see in the description box here only, in the description box, you will see all the test series that are needed for state examination. And for the students who are preparing for JEE Advanced, this is Rank Accelerator book. If you want a batch where we can solve the questions along with you, then there is this Eklavya batch. All the links are in the description box. We also have a test series which will give you 10 state engineering exam test series, that is extra mile engineering test series. So according to your need, you can choose what you want. Either you go for JEE Advanced or you go for state examination, whatever is what you think is the need of the hour. Okay, so now Shreyas sir is going to join the session. Let me just see. Let me just see that. Okay, so Shreyas sir is going to join the session. All the best for the students who have their upcoming shifts. But don't forget to see tomorrow's session at 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. Just turn on the notify me button there. Till then, bye-bye. This is Diksha Kaushal signing off. Bye-bye.
Okay, welcome, my dear warriors. Finally, Shreyas sir is here, and time for physics discussion. And we are going to start it right now, right from question number one, because none of the questions I have taken it before this. Complete physics and chemistry done. Okay, so I'm audible. Perfect. Uh, yes, like cheyandi, bega like ಮಾಡಿ, like ಪಡುಂಗ. Yeah, vanakkam. Your captain Shreyas is here. Endrike namaskaram. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಬನ್ನಿ and join the session, guys. This is a very important session for all the JEE aspirants, the future aspirants, as well as for the 7th and 8th April students. So let's begin the shift 2 discussion. A disk is performing a pure rolling if the speed at the top point is this much. What is the speed at point B? Okay, so the logic goes like this. Whenever you have rolling motion, I have been telling you rolling motion questions are coming every shift, and this happened again. So this point will have 2v speed, this point will have v speed. So that is one thing. Next, everything happens linearly over here. So that means if you go here slowly, the speeds keep on increasing like this. So now if you notice carefully, this is a point which is exactly in middle of these two. So here the speed is 0. Obviously the speed here will be 4. Somewhere in between it will be 2 here. Somewhere in between over here it will be 6. Exactly in between it will be 6. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So it will keep on increasing linearly because this is the axis of pure rotation. So it rotates purely. So pure rotation. So the entire body will rotate about this axis at that instant. So the answer is basically 6 meters per second. Yes, that is option C for your Captain Shreyas. Okay, great. Welcome everyone. Awesome. Yes, everybody, very good, Shaurya, very good, Shiva Prasad, Vamsiga, everyone. Awesome, perfect. Let's go to the next question coming up on your screen. Here it is. The equivalent capacitance between A and B. Really, this was the question? Just see, guys, if this was really the question which was asked, because I'm really surprised they asked this. I mean, there is nothing over here. These two are in series, unless there was some dielectric slab in between them, then it will be at least something to solve. But this is nothing. This is in series. So in series, we know what happens. It will be C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. Now that is in parallel with C3. So add them. So C1 C2 by C1 plus C2 plus C3. That's it. Take the LCM and all of that. So C1 C2 plus C3 C1 plus C2 C3, the whole thing divided by C1 plus C2. So C1 plus C2 is only there in option number B. Can you see that denominator? It is there only in option B. So B is the right answer. Yeah, perfect. B is the correct answer. Very good. Yes, Irfan, perfect. That is correct. That is correct. Awesome, awesome. Let's go to the next question coming up on your screen. Again, questions on potential energy. Every shift almost they are asking kinetic energy of satellite, potential energy. Every single shift almost you are seeing that same question. So most repeated concept obviously. Now the particle of mass m is at a distance of 3r from the center of the earth. Find the minimum kinetic energy of the particle to leave the earth's field. So the distance is 3r from the center of the earth. So we know if it has to leave it, so potential energy plus kinetic energy should be potential energy at infinity plus kinetic energy at infinity. If it has to leave the gravitational pull at infinity, the energy is 0. Kinetic will also be 0. Potential energy will be minus gmm by distance, which is 3r. Kinetic energy we have to find. So kinetic energy will be, kinetic energy which you have to find is nothing but gmm divided by basically 3r. We do one small trick over here, divide by r and multiply by r, and this small m will be there and this 3 will be there. This particular quantity is nothing but acceleration due to gravity, and this is nothing but r into m, and this whole thing divided by 3. So mgr by 3, which is the correct option. The trick is only over here. Other than that, this is standard energy equation. Okay, let's go to the next question on your screen. In a YDSC setup, the slits are separated by some distance, and the distance between the slit screen is given. You are using some light, and 20 maximas of the double slit experiment are within the central maxima of a single slit diffraction. What is the width? So understand, say for example 20 maximas or 20 fringes basically. So 20 fringes is equal to the width of central maxima, is the width of central maxima, but please understand these fringes are from YDSC setup, that is double slit. This one over here is a single slit setup. It's a single slit setup. So 20 into fringe width, which is lambda d by small d, will be nothing but width of central maxima is 2 lambda capital D divided by the slit width. Yep. That's it. So lambda cancels, dd cancels, 2 and 2 cancels. So 10 times or 10 by d is equal to 1 by a. Therefore, a will be nothing but take reciprocal d by 10. The distance between the slits, it's 1.5 millimeter. 1.5 millimeter divided by 10, which is 0.15 millimeter. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so this will be what is it? 150 micrometer. 150 micrometer. That is the answer. Is that right, everyone? Cool. Shall we go ahead? Just change the powers of 10. That's it. Yeah. So this was very simple. Lambda was not needed. Distance was not needed. It was very, very straightforward. This one, relative permittivity and permeability are given, and the question is, what is the speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in the given medium? Basically, they are asking the refractive index. What else? Speed of light in vacuum upon that particular ratio. What will that be? That ratio, which is nothing but the speed of light in vacuum upon speed of light in that medium, is the refractive index of that medium. Refractive index of that medium is nothing but 1 by your root this epsilon relativity and relative permeability. So just substitute everything, guys. Relative permittivity is something given, and this is 10 by pi. So 10 by pi, and this is nothing but 1 by 0.0885. That's it. So once this is given to you, I think you can easily solve this particular thing. Okay, so just do the math, and I think you will get it something like 6 or something. All right. So you should know that particular formula, how it comes. In case you are not able to memorize it, then remember speed of light in vacuum is 1 by permeability of free space, permittivity of free space. Speed of light in any medium will be permeability of free space into relative permeability into permittivity of free space into relative permittivity. So when you take the ratio of this mu naught, this mu naught, this E naught, this E naught cancels, and that's how the ratio comes out to be this particular quantity. Okay, so that is how you find the refractive index, which is the ratio of the speeds. Now going to this question, as you can see, there is one force and there is some friction. The question is, what is the work done by the force applied? I am not really sure if this laddu question came, because this 100 will have two components, but out of that this will not do work, this will do work. This will be 100 root 2 cos 45. Cos 45 is nothing but 1 by root 2, so root 2 cancels, so it will be 100 Newton. So work done is force parallel to the displacement into the displacement, so 100 Newton into the displacement, which is 5, so which will make it 500 joules, which is a D option. Yeah, directly you can get it. Is that right, everyone? Perfect. So if this question came, then this is the answer, or else maybe something else was there, work done by friction, then it will be mu mg into displacement and all of that. Okay, moving on to the next one. There is a wave of certain frequency and speed is also given. Find the wavelength. So this is angular frequency, and angular frequency is 628. Omega is nothing but 2 pi f. So 628 is 6.28 multiplied by 10 to the power 2. 2 pi and 6.28 will cancel, so frequency is 10 to the power 2 hertz. Now the only thing left is finding the wavelength. Lambda is wave speed by frequency, because V is f lambda. Wave speed is 300 and frequency is 10 to the power 2, so it will be basically 3, so which is option B. Yeah, direct question. Is that right, everyone? Excellent. Moving on to the next question. On your screen, the dimensional formula of electrical dipole to the magnetic dipole. In the previous shift, they ask electric flux by magnetic flux. In the previous shift, they ask E by B ratios, units and dimensions. In that previous shift, they again asked 1 by mu naught epsilon naught's dimension. So every time E by B formula is coming. So this is the most repeated sub-concept, I'll say, or the question model which is coming. So electrical dipole moment, if you talk about it, electrical dipole moment electrical wise is the charge multiplied by length. Magnetic dipole moment will be number of turns into current into area. Now we just have to take the ratio of these two, so this by this. So charge is current into time and length is there, number of turns is there, okay, current is there, area is length into length. I'm just interested in the dimensions. So the dimension of this particular ratio, which is dipole moment of electric dipole moment upon magnetic dipole moment, current will cancel, length will cancel. So I think only time is there and one length is there. So hence it will become t raised to 1, length raised to minus 1. T raised to 1, that means R is 1 and L is nothing but minus 1. So is it B option? Just check it out. Sorry, my bad. A option. R is 1 and length is minus 1. Yeah, A option. Just check it out. Yes, perfecto. That's it. Very, very straightforward, guys. Nothing very critical. Cool. So this shift seems to be easy as of now. Let's see what is this optics question. There is an object which is at 30 centimeter from the mirror. Oops, sorry. Why is it showing? Where to keep the mirror so that the image from the plane mirror and the convex mirror coincide. Okay, just use mirror formula and let's find out where the image is going to be formed. So this is a convex mirror. So let's use 1 by V plus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. 1 by V plus object distance minus 30. F is 1 by 30. So 1 by V will be this 1 by 30 will go as positive plus 1 by 30. 1 by 30 plus 1 by 30, 2 by 30, which is 1 by 15, but that is 1 by V. So V will be nothing but 15 centimeters. So V is 15 centimeters. That means the image will be formed over here at this particular distance, that is 15 centimeters. Now you want the image of the mirror to coincide. So you'll place the mirror, let's say for example, somewhere like this. Then what will happen? The rays from the object will go like that. They will reflect and maybe they will again form the image at the same place. So we all know object distance and image distance is same for the plane mirror. So this distance and this distance should be the same. X and X should be the same because one is the object distance, one is the image distance. But what is this X plus X technically? It will be this, which is 30, plus this much, which is basically 15. So it is 45. So that is 2x. So x will be 45 by 2. 45 by 2 is 22.5. Yeah, 22.5 is option A. So the correct answer is option A. Is that right, everyone? Very nice. Awesomeness. Proud of all of you if you got it. Moving on to the next question on your screen. Okay, what is it? 3 5 ohms and 1 10 ohm resistance are available to us. From this, can you somehow make 6 ohm? I want to make 6 ohms. 100% A can't be correct because I have two resistors in series. They themselves are 10, which is more than 6. So it can't be possible. You want to get 6. So if you add something, how can it be 6? So this is 10. So 10 is more than 6, ruled out. This itself is 10 ohm, which is more than 6. So this is also ruled out. Now either it is this or it is this. Okay, simple. Okay, let's try out with this. There is no other option now. Now this is nothing but 15 ohm because they are in series, and this is nothing but 10 ohm. So they both are in parallel. So what will it be? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So it will be 150 divided by 25. So which is 6. So 6 ohm, exactly what we wanted. So C is the correct answer. I don't think that will match out. Is that right? Okay. Shall we go to the next question, my dear students? Coming up on your screen. Here it is. Oh yeah, it is C option. There is a spherical drop of liquid radius r which is rotating about its own axis. The liquid evaporates so that it becomes half the size. So it is evaporating, so the mass is reducing and all of that. Okay. Find the ratio of the angular speeds when it is rotating. Okay. What is that ratio? The density remains the same throughout the cases. Okay. I think it's a question of angular momentum conservation if you think about carefully, because say guys, angular momentum will not change. Yeah, angular momentum will be conserved. Angular momentum will be conserved because the evaporation process is not creating an external torque on the drop by any means. So moment of inertia 1 omega 1 will be moment of inertia 2 omega 2. Ratio is asked of omega 1 by omega 2. So it will be nothing but I2 by I1. Moment of inertia of a drop will be 2 by 5 mass into r square, and 2 by 5 mass into r square. So 2 by 2, 2 by 5, 2 by 5 cancel. So it will be m2 by m1 and r2 by r1. But this is square. So let's figure out what this is exactly so that we finally get the answer of omega 1 by omega 2. So the logic for this, which I can think of, okay, so the radius has become half. So this is old, this is new. What about the volume? What about the volume? If the old volume was V, the new volume will be V by 8. Why? Since volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So the radius became half. Cube of half. What is cube of half? 1 by 8. So volume will become 1/8. So if the mass was m, then the new mass will become m by 8. Is that right? So mass has become m by 8. So think of this. Think of this like m2. Think of this like m1. Think of this like r2. Think of this like r1. Oh, now I know what to do exactly. m2 by m1. m2 is nothing but m by 8 by m1, which is nothing but m itself. Okay, that is done. R2 is nothing but r by 2, and r1 is nothing but r, but square of this. Now that is how you get the answer. So this is nothing but 1 by 8, and this is nothing but 1 by 4 because 2 square is 4. So that is nothing but 1 by 32. So 1 by 32 is option A. Got it? So mass will change, radius will change, volume will change, density will not change. That's the logic behind this. Yep. How many of you got this answer? Do let me know quickly in the chat box. Yep. Moving on to the next question on your screen. What does this say? Two Polaroids are aligned in such a way that the intensity is 0. Okay, if they are aligned such that their intensities are 0, this only means one thing. If one polarizer has its pass axis like this, the other polarizer has its pass axis perpendicular to it so that nothing will go out on the other side. obviously, because even if unpolarized light comes, it will get polarized in the vertical direction, but when it passes through this polarizer, nothing will come out because it is perpendicular. Now you are taking a third polarizer somewhere in between and you are putting it at some angle, making, let's say, theta with the first one. With the other one, it will be 90 minus theta. Question is, find the angle between the polarizer. This is P3, this is basically P1, this is basically P2. Find the angle between them so that the final ray which comes out has the maximum intensity. Okay. So see guys, let me tell you one simple thing. If the intensity was I over here, what, or let's say after passing through this polarizer, it will be, let's say, I by 2, because if it was unpolarized, it will just become polarized, it will become I by 2. After passing through this polarizer, what will be the intensity here? Whatever is the previous intensity into cos square theta. That will be the intensity here. After passing through this polarizer, because the angle made by this and this will be 90 minus theta, so the intensity made over here will be whatever is the previous intensity multiplied by cos square 90 minus theta. So our final intensity will be I by 2 into cos square theta into sine square theta into sine square theta, right? Cos 90 minus theta is sine theta. So I have an idea now. How about writing it as cos theta sine theta, put 2 over here, put square over here deliberately. So this will become I by 8. 2 square is 4. 4 into 2 will be 8. Yeah. So this is same equality, guys. And the reason why I did it is because now this will become sine 2 theta whole square. That is your final intensity. And the question says that we want this to be maximum. That means this term should be maximum. This is like your range formula. You try to maximize range. So that means 2 theta will be 90 degrees or theta will be 45 degrees, because sine of 90 is 1. So the inside angle should be 90 degrees. So 45 means pi by 4. Option A. Option A. Is that right? Okay. Yes. Yes. You have to just, use the concept of projectile motion, because in projectile motion also sine theta cos theta comes and you convert it into sine to theta. So if you do it trigonometrically, it will be easy. If you try to do it with maxima minima, it will be slightly lengthy, which I do not appreciate so much when the time is so less in the actual examination. Okay. So what is the next one? The next one is Planck's constant and linear momentum have the same dimension. That is random nonsense, guys. I mean, come on. H is nothing but P by lambda. So how can you say momentum and Planck's constant have the same dimension? That is random, guys. I mean, come on, what nonsense. This lambda is there. Obviously, it's not going to be the same. So they are going to have same dimensions. That is obviously wrong. Coming to the next one, Bohr's angular momentum is integral multiple of 2 h by 2 pi. This is absolutely correct. So assertion is wrong. Reasoning statement is correct. So that is the right answer to this. Yeah, perfect. Option A. Is that right, everyone? Cool. Okay. How will be 7th and 8th shift? Considering the questions which are coming, at least the repeated questions, please practice that. Practice every single question being discussed on the channel, because we're trying to do as much as possible. Even in the PDF, sometimes some 2-3 extra questions might come. But be prepared mentally for some difficult questions, because that's what happened in January, right? One of the toughest shifts happened after the break. So just be mentally prepared. Going to the next one. The electric field due to a quadrant. So electric field, see if there is a quadrant means like this. Each charge will give some electric field. So the net electric field will be like this, and that is what is given to be E. So find the electric field at that same point due to the arc ABC. Okay, due to the arc ABC. So this particular arc will give an electric field here like this. Is that right? And this particular arc, which is another quadrant, will give an electric field like this. So obviously the resultant is us. So they both are perpendicular. This is how the resultant will be. Obviously it will be root of E square plus E square by Pythagoras theorem, which is E root 2 in this particular direction. So E root 2 is C option. Cool. Very straightforward. At least they could have given lambda. Guys, I'm feeling why this shift is so easy. This is by far one of the easiest shift. I'm able to solve all the questions tuck tuck tuck. So I'm guessing the shift was really easy, guys. So percentiles might really go up, especially for the physics part. Okay. Charge is given, mass is given, speed not given, field is given, find the time period of revolution. Wow, such a laddu question, guys. Time period is nothing but 2 pi m divided by q into b. So just substitute everything. 2 into 3.14. Mass is nothing but 16 microgram. So gram is there, so convert it into kg by multiplying by -3. The whole thing divided by charge. Charge is 1.6 micro, so 10 to the power -6, and magnetic field, which is 6.28. So derivatively they have given 6.28 because this and 2 into 3.14 will cancel. Can you see that? 16 is also going to cancel. Yes, the answer will come as 1 into something. Now obviously a gets eliminated because a has the number 2 by skipping the powers of 10 decimals, etc. So either the answer will be B, C, or D. Just calculate and see what is the answer that you are getting. Okay, so just try it out and see if you are getting it as 0.01 second. That was very direct question. Cool. Moving on to the next question. Wow. Adiabatic process, isochoric process, isobaric process, isothermal process. What is going to happen in each and every case, guys? The easiest of them is maybe isochoric. Yep. Isochoric, what happens? The work done is 0. So B will go with 2. B will go with 2. Okay, in all the three options, B is going with 2. Okay, so A option is eliminated. Is that right? Okay. What about isothermal process? Obviously, delta U is 0. So D is with 4. D is with 4 here and here and here. But this option was eliminated. And now this option gets eliminated. So either it is B or C. So take any one of them. Take any one of them, guys. So let's say, for example, I take adiabatic process. For adiabatic process, Q is 0. So Q is 0. That means delta U plus work done is 0. So A goes with 3. So A goes with 3 here only and here only, but this was eliminated. So this is the most appropriate option, C option. Okay, and we can see why isobaric process work will be proportional to delta T, because work will be P delta V, and P delta V is NR delta T. So work is directly proportional to delta T. So that is also correct. Perfect. Moving on to the next question. N identical bulbs each take power P when connected with main supply. If N bulbs are connected in series with the supply, then the power will be. Come on, guys, everyone. Come on. Yes. Let's see. So if N identical bulbs are taking power P each, that means that P will be the rated voltage square divided by the resistance. Now what you are doing, you are connecting them in series. So when you connect them in series, the effective resistance will become N times of R. So the new power will be the same voltage divided by the effective resistance. So it will be V square by NR. But wait a minute, V square by R is that old power. So it will be P divided by N. So that new power will be nothing but P by N, which is C option directly. Is that right? Okay. Awesome. Great. Let's move to the next question, guys. Coming up on your screen. Here is the next question. Come on. Try to solve this. Yep. This AC source question. It says that there is some frequency. There is some, I think this was voltage, not ohms. So I think there is a misprint here. Anyways, inductance is also given. And the question is basically find the maximum value of the current. So for that, I think we need the reactance and impedance and all of that. So let's try to do it. First of all, L is given. So XL, which is omega L, omega will be 2 pi F into L. So 2 pi into frequency is 50, inductance is 1. So this will be 100 pi ohms, that is XL. So impedance, which was nothing but R square plus XL minus XC, which is 0 square. So resistance is nothing but 100 pi, and XL is also coincidentally 100 pi. So this will be nothing but 100 pi root 2 ohms. So that is impedance. But the question is something else. Question is find the maximum current. Now, in order to find the maximum current, I naught, that will be current is voltage by resistance. So maximum voltage by this will be impedance. But what is maximum voltage? It will be RMS voltage multiplied by root 2, correct? And why am I taking this? Because whatever value is given over here, that is always going to be RMS. It is never going to be the peak. So that is a common mistake which many students did. They forgot to convert it into peak voltage. So the RMS was itself 100 pi. This root 2 will come as it is, divided by the impedance, which is 100 pi root 2. Oh my god. So everything is cancelling. The answer is 1 ampere. So maximum current is 1 ampere. Yeah. So maximum current will be maximum voltage by impedance. RMS current will be RMS voltage by impedance. So keep that in mind. Okay. So 1 ampere, which is option B, of course. Is that right, everyone? Shall we go ahead to the next question coming up on your screen? Wow, shear modulus again. In the morning shift also, shear modulus question came. The question is find the angle of that displacement. We all know shear modulus is shear stress by shear strain. Shear modulus is already given. How much is it? 10 to the power 10. Sigma shear stress is also given, or basically I can say force by area. Area is nothing but pi r square. Shear strain is nothing but theta. Okay, so I want theta. So basically this was this big denominator. Take that theta over here. So F by pi r square and multiplied by 10 to the power 10. Now put the value of force. Force is 10 to the power 5. This is pi. R is 4 centimeters. So 4 into 10 to the power negative 2 the whole square. And this 10 to the power 10 was anyways there. Come on, my dear students, everything is in the terms of pi only. Yes, everything is in terms of pi. So this will be nothing but 10 to the power 5. This 4 square will become 16. So 16 pi will be there. This will be minus 4. This will be 10. So this will become 10 to the power 6. So this will become 1 by 16 pi and 110 will remain. So it will become 1 by 160 pi. So that is the answer, 1 by 160 pi, which is B option. Yes, perfecto. Let's see whether it is correct. Yep, yes, it is the correct answer, guys. Okay, so those were the questions which I had. If there are more questions after the session, it will be attached in the PDF. The PDF link will be shared in the description box as well as in the comment section. Okay, now it's very important that you start your advanced preparation as soon as possible. Don't delay it by for any reason whatsoever. Even if you think you are getting just the bare minimum cutoff score, immediately start for the advanced preparation, because there is no rule that only 99, 98 percentile and above students will only get through IITs, nothing like that. So your golden opportunity is the Ekalavya batch, which is a proper pure advanced batch where high level questions, good concept discussions with doubt solving and personal mentorship is available. And the best part is this batch is just for 5,000 rupees. So you take the full advantage of this batch and kickstart your journey right away, right now. And those of you who feel that no sir, I have a very good batch maybe in my coaching institute and I'm happy with it, no issues, continue with that. And if you want more material for advanced specific, go with the JEE Advanced Rank Accelerator books, get it delivered to your doorstep, because this has unseen questions, level 1, level 2 questions, all segregated chapter wise, which will provoke your thinking and which will give you that fresh quality of questions which you will need for JEE Advanced. Okay, so that book link is also there in the description box. Third announcement is we are meeting tomorrow in Pune. Yes, 5th April, that's Saturday, 5th April at 5 o'clock, Abhiruchi Mall. The link for registration is also there in the description box. Please check it out and please let your friends know, guys. It is very important that you tell your friends to join for the event. Yeah, Pune students, please fill this particular form out there. Cool. All right. So what a wonderful discussion, guys. We are going to do speed solutions and PDF will be providing on Monday and Tuesday for the 7th and 8th April. Meanwhile, tomorrow you're going to have some amazing sessions. Remember that. Yep. As you can see on the channel, it would have already been made live, I guess. Yes, there you go. Perfect. So the top 50 questions for 7th and 8th April based on the current shifts. for chemistry and physics. Yep, it's there tomorrow, so make sure you're attending it. And on Monday, VIT Triple E classes on YouTube channel, this one. And on Tuesday, SRM JEE classes. Okay, more classes for advanced and other examinations will follow. But stay tuned, and God bless you all. Smash the like button and share this channel, this video across all your communities, social media. Let your friends know. Talk about this very own channel of yours. Okay, thank you very much. Have a great night. Bye bye. Take care.